And I like that the conversation now is open to distribution, and I would like to hear from you, Kimani. We are in the space, the producers have created films, but at the moment they are within, let's say, the Kenyan audience. And also as an industry, there is a lot of, everyone is trying to find this one solution to distribution that is ailing the industry so bad, and you have a bit of experience and expertise in this area, in this sector. Could you expound on us what that means if to Asanda, if Makosani Yangu is to approach you? What is that? What is the conversation, and what are the next steps from there?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Distribution is an interesting one, because firstly, you have to look at your art as a product. It starts from there. The same way I look at film industry is the same way a factory works to the process, from your raw materials all the way to packaging, to the shop, to the home, and the experience they get at home. That's distribution. I think that's why this forum, they called it Film is Serious Business, because everything you do in film is business. So I get this wonderful story. You know, I'm so happy Angela is in that space, because these are conversations I've been having. Look at your film is no different than any product that is being created in the world as a product, okay? Now, when you look at it as a business, which is very hard for these guys, because they are too close to it, you know? As a producer, your story is like your baby, you know? If someone says something negative about it, you can easily flip on them, you know? And many have flipped on me. I'm not a popular person, by the way. I'm not popular, because I think it is important to tell the people the truth. Because just a little bit of my background, I started film distribution in 2004. I started by going to markets where filmmakers would come. African filmmakers would congregate, and they would bring their films there, and they would literally hawk them to broadcasters, because there would be broadcasters, then the filmmakers, and those are the same guys now who land in Kenya in their own jet. I watched that guy hawk VHSs in Cape Town in those years. So the first thing is as a business. So let's look at film as a business, okay? Let's flip it. There's a reason why if you walk in to Naivas and you want to go pitch to the CEO will rarely see you. The CEO will send you to the marketing department, or will send you to a GM. Do you know the reason why? It's not that they hate you. It's because they need to detach themselves. Even if it's someone you know, they need to detach themselves so that they can be able to make the right decision. That's the challenge and the opportunity that is there, so that the producers can have this person who comes in between and is able to detach themselves from the story and look at it for the business value that it has. Because when you look at value, value is not budget. We have talked about the film budgets here, but that is not the value of the film. The value of the film is right at the beginning. When the story is being done, there's a marketing plan, there's a distribution plan, which runs for 2 years. Every film has a lifespan of 2 years minimum. 2 years. Because there's a funnel. And for more of this, please attend my distribution class on Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. to wherever we finish. Until all the knowledge I have, I download. All right? That will be a deep dive. But just on the business part of it, from the conversations here, you guys should not be dying. Really, you should not be dying. Even if you're going to get someone who is either in finance, someone in strategy, someone in investment, so that they can come in between there, so that you focus on the creative part. Let them chase these clients on a daily. Because I'm sure there are people you talk to once or twice, and they said, yeah, we can put some money in, but you never really followed up. Because you have a set of 50, 60 people. Everyone gets hungry, everyone wants a call, everyone wants what, you know? You just need this person here who is accountable to you. That's the difference. Who is accountable to you, so that you're able to download on them your frustrations, and their job, 7 to 7, is to go out, find money, because there is money. The advertising budget for last year was 22.4 billion in Kenya. It has fallen, man. My years, it used to be 84 billion. It came back down to 69, now it's at 22 billion. But that's 22 billion that companies spend on those adverts you see online, on TV, wherever. And out of that 22 billion, about 15 point something is actually digital. So they're opening up. They've already opened up, you know. But there's how you go to these brands. You don't go to these brands and tell them, please support us. Please no. I've done a video on that. Please, we stop asking for support. You know why? I went to a certain bank. I've been looking for money for films. I went to pitch to a certain bank. After I finished my pitch, they looked at me and they were like, so you don't want support? You don't want sponsorship? I said, no, I don't want sponsorship. I want investment, because this is an opportunity that will make money. So that threw them off. But it is because we send proposals instead of pitch decks. That's the difference. When you write a proposal and when you create a pitch deck, because a pitch deck is a business document. It has your marketing plan, it has your distribution plan, it has your finances, and from that, now there's a value that now you can put to your film. So that if you spent 8 million, from that you're able to see, does this film have legs? Meaning, can it cross Kenyatta Avenue and go to Kampala? Can it go to Zambia? Can it go to SA?
You've said that producers are very attached to the project. You tell them, hey, this project of yours, it's not going to make any money. And as you've said, you're not their friend. So what does a proper distribution contract look like? If someone received this, they should immediately say yes.
No one should immediately say yes to any contract. Okay?
Noted.
A distribution contract should be able to spell out all the rights that you own. Because right now we are only talking about streaming and cinema. Those are only two rights. But the rights you own in that one film is how you're going to make money when you're able to monetize all of them. So the distribution contract must have all your rights. And then whoever you're signing this contract with should not be at the end after you've done everything. It should be at the beginning of your film. At the point of story, that, hey, I have this fantastic story that I must do. That's the point where now you engage with a distributor. Because a good distributor will be able to look at this and tell you, this one will not make it in cinema. This one, shoot it for streaming. This will do well for streaming. Or this one can get into cinema. The reason you do it right at the beginning is because all opportunities need time. All opportunities need time to grow. All opportunities need time to be nurtured. When you take your film, you've gone and hidden in a corner somewhere and you have created your film, that's another whole story. I'll get even emotional about that one. You have gone hidden, done your film, then you come out, you come now and then you tell the cinema, hey, I have a film, I'm premiering it on April 30th. They look at you and they know that it's going to bomb, that it's going to fail. They know it. Okay? So a good distributor and the contract, they go like this. It starts at the beginning. A distributor should work with you the whole process. Because some deals which a good distributor can do even before you switch on your camera.
Let's appreciate him as he comes back next to me.